How's it going? It's Country Tactical, and we're going to be taking a look at what has happened to the trenches pretty much a year after we dug them. We're going to be looking at how they've aged and weathered throughout time, and it'll be pretty interesting to look at them. It'll also kind of give us a reference to what the real trenches look like a year after they were abandoned. We also have a trench from 2 years ago, so we can also take a look at that and see how it's weathered compared to just 1 year. But yeah, also I have a few quick updates to go over regarding the channel and Vintage Adventures. The first update is, well, this video would have came out a day earlier if I hadn't dislocated both of my shoulders. I know it's pretty crazy that I dislocated both at once, but yeah, in short, here's the story. I was riding my mini bike, popping some wheelies, having a great time. Now on this particular wheelie, I was going a little bit slower than I should have, so the torque converter wasn't fully engaged. Now when I popped this wheelie, gave it gas, that torque converter engaged like mid wheelie, so it just sent a huge power burst directly to the wheels, and I lost control of it. So my feet landed on the ground, but my hands were still on the handlebars, so I was just kind of chasing the mini bike down, trying to stop it. Now the rear fender just so happened to go down low enough that it scooped up a bunch of dirt, and when it scooped up all that dirt, it launched the mini bike back forwards. So as soon as the fender ate all that dirt and the mini bike popped back up, it popped out both of my shoulders, and it was not the most pleasant feeling. So this arm was out. I managed to pop it back in just by like lowering my shoulder, but this shoulder, the right shoulder on the other hand, took a bit more time to pop back in because I had previously dislocated it in football. So this one was, you know, just more damaged, I guess. I was just kind of wiggling it, and I finally managed to pop it back in, thankfully. But yeah, it was just not the funnest thing that happened that day. It's still kind of sore now, but thankfully I'm able to record this video. Now the next update is regarding Vintage Adventures. I finally found a really good editing style that I like with it, and right now I'm just kind of editing through all the hours of footage I have, and I think it's going to be a really great series. Hopefully I'll have like 10 episodes come out of it, but not exactly sure. I should have a lot of extras as well as all the episodes. But yeah, it's going to be a great series. I know you guys are going to like it. It's really vintage, it's really cool. So yeah, keep your eyes out for that. Hopefully going to have the trailer up next weekend, if not the next. This is taking a long time to edit because it's just so much footage. I'm trying to get all the best clips to make the trailer. But yeah, it's going to be a really good series, and I know you guys are going to like it. Now the next update is regarding streaming. I just want to know how much you guys want to see me stream, because I could stream like once a week, every 3 days, every 2 days, and maybe even every day that I can. That would be crazy, but it just depends on how much you guys want to see me play like World War I games or survival games relating to Vintage Adventures. Yeah, I can do whatever you guys want to see. Vote up in the poll right here. I think it'd be fun to stream because it gives me a way to communicate with you guys. Also, your donations really help out the channel because I'm able to afford more gear and I'm able to take more expeditions for Vintage Adventures. So yeah, thank you guys for everything, and thank you for those who support because it really helps out a lot. Now the last update I have is regarding merchandise. It's going to drop soon. It's going to drop around the middle of Vintage Adventures. The reason I have not released it officially now is because not everything is uploaded or sorted out yet. But yeah, if you guys want to check out or maybe even buy something, you can go ahead and do that. I'll have the link in the description or pop up if I can. But yeah, feel free to check out the merch and feel free to, you know, buy something if you want. This is called the CT mug. It's a pretty nice mug to drink Earl Grey tea from. It's really nice. So yeah, that pretty much wraps up all my updates, and without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the trenches. Honestly, it is hard to get around here. The grass has grown up so much. I find it crazy how overgrown everything has become. As you can tell, I can barely pass through any of this grass without fear of like getting bit by a snake or something. All this needs to pretty much dry out so I can all burn it down. That'd be nice. Here's our drainage trench. It's kind of doing its job. This is honestly so bad. I'm trying to get through all this grass. my gosh, I was walking past here and I literally saw a snake just slip into the water over there. So that's exactly what I was talking about. I nearly just stepped on the snake. I'm assuming it's a water moccasin. Not 100% sure, but yeah, I nearly just stepped on that. My foot was right there. I was about to step right down there and there's a snake. So yeah, that's why I cannot hop down into the trenches right now, because I could get bitten by one of those mud-colored snakes. Let's go ahead and see what the snake does. Where did his head go? It is trying to run. It ran. The snake just vanished. Jesus Christ. Alright, I don't even know how to get back to my freaking tripod. Jeez. Well, that just broke. Here's the trench from 2 years ago. The original trench has aged quite a bit. Wonder what they'd look like if we got them drained. Get this video to 10,000 likes and I will drain all the trenches with a pump and we could see all the relics from the war. That would be crazy. Well, that pretty much wraps up this video. I'll hopefully see you guys next week. Keep your eye out for that Vintage Adventures trailer because it's going to be awesome. Trust me on this. And feel free to check out the merch. You know, it's going to drop soon. Well, probably in like a month. Also, after Vintage Adventures, we're gonna have that trench war upload, and it should be all cool. So, yeah, if you liked the video, feel free to like. If you're new, feel free to subscribe. Join the Tactical Trenchers, CT Army, whatever you want to call it, and we'll have some great uploads to come. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Country Tactical out.